Shifting the political conversation ahead of the 2027 general election, from who will win power to who has the vision and capacity to transform Kenya. Ruto is challenging his political rivals and other leaders he accuses of lacking the will to drive change, urging them to make way for those ready to take the country to the next level.
I, of course, many of the ideas.
President William Ruto is making his economic transformation agenda a central political argument, insisting that Kenya must not be governed by fear, pessimism, or the politics of past failures. Speaking at State House while receiving a scholarly transformation report dubbed Towards a First World Nation, Strategic Guidelines for Long-Term National Transformation, President Ruto appeared to take aim at leaders who constantly tell Kenyans that government initiatives cannot work because similar efforts have failed before.
Following extensive consultations with many stakeholders, particularly with the former Prime Minister, and as part of our broader national reflection, I invited Professor Hiroyuki Hino, Professor Anyang' Nyong'o, and their distinguished colleagues to undertake an exercise in scholarship and strategic thinking on Kenya's future beyond Vision 2030.
Network of strong and efficient public institutions with a life that transcends the tenure of political parties in power is of absolute necessity.
The president says he was impressed by the many matters raised in the report, including strategic directions the country has already begun pursuing, such as the establishment of the National Infrastructure Fund and the Sovereign Wealth Fund.
Its value lies not in providing every answer, not even in the composition of the team, but in asking important questions, challenging our assumptions, broadening our thinking, and enriching our reflection on the choices that will shape Kenya's future.
The president has called for a shift in the nature of politics from constant criticism of government policies to constructive engagement on solving the country's challenges. He says Kenya requires focused and collective leadership with a clear vision to place the country among first world economies in the shortest time possible.
The next election will come and go, but we must focus, because whoever wins or loses the next election will be here. Nobody's going to leave the country. So we're going to be here, and the future of Kenya will matter to everybody, those who win and those who lose.
The vision comes against a backdrop of growing public frustration, particularly among young Kenyans.
We must then convert that impatience into a catalyst. It must become the driving force.
The leaders assured the country of the government's commitment to safeguarding the economic gains and advancing the transformation agenda. For TV 47, I'm Linda Alela.